Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode to upgrade your English. Today, Max and I are going to take you inside a spooky secret world that most schools never talk about. We are going to reveal the ghost words of the English language.
Don't worry, guys. We are not talking about real scary ghosts or horror movies today. We are talking about vocabulary words that are dead in the real world, but are still alive inside your old textbooks. These are words that native speakers almost never say in daily life.
It is a huge problem because so many beginners study these words for years and think they're doing great. But when they finally travel abroad or talk to a native speaker, they realize everyone looks at them with a confused face. This happens because textbook English and real-world English are two completely different things.
Exactly, Amy. Because language evolves very fast every single year. A word that was perfectly normal 30 years ago might sound incredibly weird, mechanical, or overly formal today. If you keep using these ghost words, you will sound like a robot from the past rather than a modern speaker.
That is why we want to clear out your vocabulary closet today and upgrade your style. We have selected 10 of the most common ghost words that are holding your fluency back right now. By deleting these 10 words, you will instantly sound more natural, relaxed, and confident.
I remember meeting a student who used so many formal textbook words that I thought he belonged to a royal family. It was very polite, but it made a casual conversation feel like a serious job interview. Today, we are going to break that habit and show you how natives actually communicate.
So, what exactly is a ghost word, you might ask? It is a word that is grammatically correct, perfectly spelled, but socially dead in daily conversations. It exists on paper, but it does not exist on the streets of New York, London, or Sydney.
Today's lesson is going to save you from a lot of embarrassing moments in the future. Get your notebooks ready because we are about to start with the first group of words, and they will definitely surprise you. Let us dive straight into the secrets and bring your English back to life.
Let us jump into our very first group of ghost words, which belongs to everyday greetings. Almost every English textbook in the world starts chapter 1 with the exact same dialogue. One person asks, "How are you?" And the other person answers, "Fine, thank you. And you?"
Oh my goodness, that phrase is the ultimate king of all ghost words. In the real world, if you say, "Fine, thank you, and you," a native speaker will instantly know you learned English from an old book. It sounds incredibly robotic, cold, and a little bit distant to our ears.
The truth is that native speakers almost never say, "Fine, thank you," unless they are angry or want to end the conversation quickly. If a server at a restaurant asks how I am doing, and I say, "Fine," it actually sounds like I am having a bad day. It lacks warmth and natural energy.
So, what do native speakers actually say when they meet each other on the street? Instead of the stiff, "How are you?" we almost always use casual phrases like, "How's it going?" or "What's up?" These phrases sound much friendlier and open up a relaxed conversation immediately.
And when it comes to answering those greetings, you have so many better options than using that old ghost word, "fine." You can simply say, "I'm doing well, thanks," or "Not bad, how about you?" If you want to sound super relaxed, you can just say, "Good, thanks," and keep moving.
Notice how the rhythm changes completely when you use these modern phrases. "How's it going?" flows out naturally as a single sound because of the connected speech we learned about in the last video. It makes you sound like a part of the local community, rather than a visiting tourist.
It is also important to practice the correct intonation for these modern greetings so you do not sound flat. When Max says, "How's it going?" his voice goes up slightly at the end to show genuine interest. Small details like this will completely transform the way people react to your English.
So, your homework from this section is to officially delete "fine, thank you" from your brain starting today. Break that old school habit and start experimenting with these real-life casual greetings instead. You will notice a huge difference in your confidence during the very first minute of your next conversation.
Welcome to our second group of words, which we like to call the polite traps. These are words that you use because you want to be extremely polite and well-mannered. But in reality, they can sometimes make you sound a bit old-fashioned or overly stiff.
The first major polite trap is the classic phrase, "You are welcome." While it is grammatically perfect, saying "you are welcome" in a casual situation can actually sound a bit heavy or dramatic. If a friend thanks you for passing the salt, using this phrase feels way too serious.
Haha, exactly, Max. It sounds like you performed a massive life-saving miracle for them instead of just passing the salt. In daily life, native speakers prefer lighter, warmer options that show the favor was no big deal. We want the other person to feel completely relaxed and comfortable.
So instead of using that textbook ghost phrase, you can easily switch to modern alternatives like "no problem" or "anytime." Another great option that sounds incredibly friendly and natural is "no worries" or a simple, cheerful "don't worry about it."
Now, let us look at the second polite trap in this group, which is the word goodbye. Many students use goodbye at the end of every single conversation because that is what they learned at school. But to a native speaker's ears, goodbye can sound very final and a bit cold.
Yes, it almost sounds like you are leaving forever or that you are upset with the person and never want to see them again. We usually save the word goodbye for very formal situations or emotional moments like moving to a different country. For daily conversations, it is just too heavy.
To fix this, you should start using the casual closing phrases that natives use every day. You can say, "see you later," "take care," or simply, "have a good one." These phrases leave the door open for the next meeting and keep the relationship feeling warm and friendly.
Changing these small habits might feel a little strange at first because you are so used to the old textbook words. But once you start using "no problem" and "see you later," your English will instantly sound 50% more natural. Trust the process, let go of the old traps, and watch your fluency grow.
Now we are moving into our third group, which focuses on words that are not exactly dead, but they are incredibly overused by English learners. When you use the same basic vocabulary words over and over again, your English can sound very childish and repetitive. Today, we want to help you break free from these vocabulary traps and sound like an advanced speaker.
The biggest culprit in this group is the lazy word "very," which students love to place in front of every single adjective. Instead of expanding their vocabulary, they just say "very hot," "very cold," "very tired," or "very hungry." This habit completely destroys the color and excitement of your sentences, making your conversations feel boring.
Haha, it really does, Max, because English actually has beautiful, specific words that already include the meaning of the word very. For example, instead of saying that the weather is very cold, you can use the advanced word freezing. If you are very tired after a long workday, a native speaker will describe that feeling as exhausted.
Exactly. And if you are very hungry, you should say you are starving. Or if a room is very dirty, you can describe it as filthy. By using these strong, single adjectives, you immediately sound more expressive and sophisticated without needing that lazy word "very" at all. It shows the listener that you have a deep, rich command of the language.
The second heavily overused word in this group that we need to talk about is the adjective beautiful. Students use beautiful to describe a woman, a movie, a sunset, a dress, a house, and even a plate of food. While it is a lovely word, using it for absolutely everything makes it lose its special power and emotion.
Yes, it becomes a bit boring when everything in your world is just beautiful all the time. If you want to describe a truly attractive person or a stunning piece of design, you can use modern words like gorgeous or stunning. If a movie or a view takes your breath away, the perfect word to use is breathtaking.
And if you are talking about a smart idea or a wonderful performance, you can use excellent words like brilliant or magnificent. Notice how much more alive and interesting your storytelling becomes when you mix up your descriptive adjectives. It captures the listener's attention and makes them want to keep hearing what you have to say.
So, your main mission from this section is to start catching yourself whenever you are about to say the words "very" or "beautiful." Stop for a brief second, challenge your brain, and try to replace them with one of these advanced, high-level alternatives. This simple mental exercise will push your vocabulary skills to a whole new level by tomorrow morning.
We have now reached our final section for today, and it is time to put your new knowledge into action right away. Learning new words is wonderful, but you will forget them quickly unless you actually practice using them in real life. That is why we always end our masterclass with a fun, hands-on community challenge to test your progress.
That is right, Amy, because we don't want you to just sit there and listen to us like a passive television audience. We want you to actively engage your brain cells and become a true part of our English learning family. Today's challenge is designed to help you permanently delete those old ghost words and anchor the modern words into your memory.
Here is your official vocabulary challenge for today. In the comments section below, we want you to rewrite this basic textbook sentence using the advanced alternatives you learned today. I am fine, but I am very tired because the weather is very hot. I will repeat that boring sentence one more time. I am fine, but I am very tired because the weather is very hot.
Take a brief moment to look back at your notes. Find the modern replacements for fine, very tired, and very hot, and type your new advanced sentence below. Don't be afraid or shy about making grammar mistakes because our comment section is a safe, supportive classroom for everyone to learn and grow together. Amy and I will be personally going through your comments over the next few days to give you direct feedback and virtual high fives.
It is amazing to see how much your confidence will skyrocket once you start changing these small vocabulary habits one day at a time. Becoming a natural English speaker is not about memorizing a massive dictionary. It is about choosing the right, expressive words that native speakers actually use on the streets. We are so incredibly proud of the hard work and dedication you are showing on this fluency journey.
Thank you so much for joining us today and for investing your valuable morning energy into improving your communication skills with us. If you found today's episode helpful and want to support our channel, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up and share it with a friend who is also trying to escape textbook English. Take care of yourselves, keep practicing with passion, and we will see you all in the next exciting episode. Goodbye for now, everyone.